This is the TNA Wrestling Under Siege 2024 full show results video, which takes place in Albany, New York. The show started with some countdown matches, and the first match happened between Rhino vs VSK, and the result of this match was Rhino defeated VSK by pinfall when Rhino rallied for a belly-to-belly suplex and a gore to win. We then head to the back, where Gia Miller is interviewing Ace Austin about his X Division title match later tonight. Austin says he and Chris Bay have had some disagreements recently, but he agrees that they are both talented enough to team up and pursue single success. Austin then says he was no stranger to beating the odds and he made his own luck. Then Austin predicts he will win and says that even though Bay is not there tonight, he will not have trouble finding someone to celebrate with. Then we saw a match between full-blooded Italians versus the Batiri, and the result of this match was full-blooded Italians defeated the Batiri by pinfall when FBI finished with a neckbreaker from Clayton followed by a flying elbow drop from Jazz, and Clayton picked up the pin. We then see Frankie Kazarian getting upset with Steve Maclin for being late, and they then agree to handle business tonight. Then we saw a match between Laredo Kid versus KC Navarro for the Digital Media Championship, and the result of this match was Laredo Kid defeated KC Navarro by pinfall after hitting the Laredo Fly to retain the Digital Media Championship. The main show started with a tag team match between Josh Alexander and Eric Young versus Frankie Kazarian and Steve Maclin, and the result of this match was Josh Alexander and Eric Young defeated Frankie Kazarian and Steve Maclin by pinfall when Young planted Kazarian on a piledriver to win. The next match happened between Ash by Elegance versus Havoc, and the result of this match was Ash by Elegance defeated Havoc by pinfall when Ash aggressively choked Havoc with the garlic necklace, whacked a few chair shots to the back, landed a swan dive, and closed with a DDT on the ramp. After the match, Ash by Elegance chokes Havoc with some garlic and attacks her. Ash then hits Havoc with a chair and keeps attacking her. She hits Havoc with a senton onto a chair and then hits a slam on Havoc face first onto the ramp. The next match happened between Joe Hendry versus Zachary Wentz, and the result of this match was Joe Hendry defeated Zachary Wentz by pinfall after hitting the standing ovation slam. The next match happened between Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards versus Jody Threat and Danny Luna for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship, and the result of this match was Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards defeated Jody Threat and Danny Luna by pinfall to win the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. After the match, Slamovich and Edwards celebrate with TNA World Tag Team Champions Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards. Then we saw a match between Rich Swann versus Jake Something, and the result of this match was Rich Swann defeated Jake Something by pinfall with a frog splash. The next match happened between The Octopus, Jonathan Gresham versus Kushida, and the result of this match was Jonathan Gresham defeated Kushida by submission when Gresham spit black stuff out of his mouth and choked Kushida with it. After the match, the referee in charge of the match checks on Kushida as he continues to choke on the black stuff, and the referee then signals for help, and officials make their way down to the ring to check on Kushida. Then we saw a mixed tag team match between Jordan Grace and PCO versus Steph DeLander and Khan, and the result of this match was Jordan Grace and PCO defeated Steph DeLander and Khan by pinfall when Grace then hit DeLander with a powerbomb, a back fist, and the Juggernaut driver for the win. The next match happened between Mustafa Ali versus Ace Austin for the X Division Championship, and the result of this match was Mustafa Ali defeated Ace Austin by pinfall with a 450 splash to retain the X Division Championship. In the main event of the show, we saw a six-man tag team match between The System versus Broken, Matt Hardy and Speedball Mountain, and the result of this match was The System won the match by pinfall, and the show goes off the air.